What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Invest Daily. So today I want to talk about some sports cards that I have heavily been investing into, and also talk about the strategy that I'm using for the cards that I am buying. And I have a question for all of you out there. What are you doing to narrow down the cards you're investing into, right? Because Panini, they have millions of cards coming out, super short prints, different variations, snake skin, tiger stripe, gold wave, etc. And I just want so many of them. So I've amassed a large PC, a large personal collection, and right now I'm trying to focus on the investment side. So for my investment strategy, I have two parts to it. And the first one is the same way I look at it with stocks, right? You're going to have your blue chip stocks and you're going to have your blue chip cards. And these are cards that you know they're going to go up in value over time, right? These are cards that are going to continue to trend up for generations to generations, and some of them already have, whether it's from a T206 set or you have like a Michael Jordan card, a rookie card. They're going to go up over time. And also the second part of my strategy is high risk, high return, right? So I'm going to invest into prospects. I'm prospecting, essentially hoping that these go up over time. And a lot of people are doing this. And a lot of people are doing this with a lot of people, but I try to narrow it down to a few good players that I really believe in, right? And I try to assess the market. So the first card that you're looking at right now is a 1986 Flier Michael Jordan rookie, number 57, BGS, right? BGS. So of course this card is hard to get in a PSA 10. This card will still run you under $1 million if you're rich. So it's not the most expensive card in the world, but this is obviously known as the holy grail of basketball. This is a very iconic card. It is his Flier rookie, his most iconic rookie. And Michael Jordan, this actually wasn't his rookie year in 1986, but this card is very, very desirable. And when I look at blue chip cards, these are cards that if you had to liquidate them, you had to make some cash and basically get around what you paid for it or more. These are cards that are going to hold and contain their value over time. So as you can see right now on cardladder.com, this card right around $4,000, right, in May time frame, went up to about 4,500 and it's starting to come down, and it's right around $3,400 for the last sale. And I would say this card is at a pretty low point. This would be a nice grab right now to go ahead and purchase this and hold it into your collection forever, or keep it whenever you want to sell it 5-10 years from now. And you can look at all the data on it, the rate of growth, the current price, starting price, average price, and so on. If you don't really know a lot about the card, you can see the information at the bottom and you can read about it, right? And it has similar products as well as references. So a second card that I want to look at is the 1986 Michael Jordan. And this is going to be Flier sticker, right? So this is going to be the Flier sticker. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the first one that comes up. Now, I do not have a PSA, what are they showing right now? PSA 8, but I do have a PSA 7. So let me see if I can get that up there right. So I have the PSA 7 Michael Jordan number 8 Flier sticker. I think this is another card that is going to skyrocket over time. And as you can see on the chart, it's been very volatile. It's had some highs and it's had some pretty big drops. So say for 8 right now, you see a high of 2,900. It went down to about 1,700 and currently is going down to about 2,100. And once it hits the bottom, it'll start to come back up. But I think this is another card, I would say probably really two good cards of Michael Jordan to have in your collection, right? So this is a very iconic card. Now moving on from Michael Jordan, I have LeBron James, right? So if you have LeBron James, one card that you have to have in your collection is a 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron James card, right? 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron James card. And we're gonna look at it from a raw standpoint. So this is a card that I have in a PSA 9, right? So I have this in a PSA 9, and this raw right here is looking at the last sold price of $1,330. That is a large chunk of change for a raw card. And you can also see this card is very volatile. I mean, you're seeing highs of around $4,050, $4,050. And right now you're looking around $1,300. So I would say that's pretty low for this card, right? That's about 75% lost. looking at a $1,300 card and a high price of $4,000. So imagine when this card starts to go back up, right? One day when he's in a Hall of Fame and you have a raw card reaching $4,000 and you can get it right now for $1,300. So for a PSA 9, you can probably get it for around the same price, the high price on this card, right? So right around $4,500, you can probably get a PSA 9. So it's a great time to go ahead and pick that up. And that is one of LeBron James' premier rookies. Now, another one that I want to bring up is also a 2003. And this is going to be his 2003 Topps card, number 221. We're also looking at a raw, and let me see, a low price and a high price. High price is around close to $1,000 for this card. So a raw, high price around $1,000. A lot of these cards are volatile, really, really volatile. And you can see right now, I would say the price is around $240. That is a steal. That is a steal. February, March time frame for LeBron James, cards were through the roof. If you bought around that time, I am sorry. A card like this in a PSA 9 would run you around $2,300. And today you can grab raws for around $250. I would go ahead and snag about 5 to 6 of those up and get them graded because they will go back up in value, right? And another very iconic card, and one that I hold very special because they're hard to come by. He does have a few Flier cards. I have a number 261, 2003 LeBron James Flier. And this card right now, a high price of $340 and a low price of $107. Right now, the last sale is sitting around $113. You can get this Flier card from his rookie year for, it's a 2003. From his rookie year, you can get it for around 100 and some change. I would pick this card up. And right now, you can get them at a pretty decent price in a PSA 9, probably around $400 to $500. So this card is really cool, especially when you have Michael Jordan and you have his Flier rookie, and you can put a LeBron James, a Flier card next to that. I think that's a really, really cool card. And I just have some others that I'm going to mention. I'm not going to bring up all of the card ladder information, but also one that's starting to go up in value is a 1996 Kobe Bryant Topps rookie card. So this is a very iconic card as well. A refractor for me is out of reach. It's very, very expensive. But this card, I only see it going up in value, and they are decently priced right now, right? And I think that they will go up in the future. Be very careful because a lot of these cards that I'm talking about, there are a ton of reprints out there. There's a ton of fakes out there. So if you can, it's best to buy it graded unless you can really tell and you've studied and researched and analyzed, if these cards are real or not, and possibly buy them off eBay with PayPal or goods and services where you can get your money back or do a chargeback if you get ripped off for a fake card. So be very, very careful with these cards. And another one, this one actually is not too expensive. This is a 2012 Panini Prism of Stephen Curry. Now, this is not Stephen Curry's rookie year, but this is the first Prism from Panini ever produced for Stephen Curry. And that's one reason why I think this card will go up in value over time. This card, not too expensive. You can probably get it for like $100 to $200. This is a PSA 9, and this is a great card to have in your collection. Like I said, the first Prism for Stephen Curry ever, 2012. So if you have a chance, go ahead and pick some of these up. I think that's a great card. Now, by all means, whatever you pick up, do it at your own risk. I'm not a financial advisor, but these are cards that I am personally investing into, and I have strong conviction that these could be long-term holds. Now, moving on to the high risk, I don't have a lot of high risk cards I'm going to show today. I just have some honorable mentions. And as I mentioned, I'm just now getting into baseball, and these are ones for Mail Day that I just got, and that's the only reason why I'm really showing them. So one of them I actually just got in today, and that's a 2018 Topps Update Shohei Ohtani pitching in a red jersey, rainbow foil. So you can actually get the foil one for a decent price right now. I think this is around $400 to $500 for a Shohei Ohtani rainbow foil. And he's a phenomenal player. His name has been buzzing. He's doing really, really well, playing for the Angels. Angels are not the top contenders right now, but Shohei, he has an international fan base, and I think that his cards will go up in value a lot over time, right? He's a really, really good player. And I think a lot of his cards are undervalued. You can find a lot of his great cards, including refractors, for around the $30 to $50 range, if not cheaper. And one card that I've been picking up is a Topps Chrome Shohei Ohtani pitcher designated hitter card right here. And I picked quite a few of these up. So quite a few of these. And this card right now, you can get them for around $50. So I'm probably going to go ahead and amass like 10 to 15 of these, and I'm going to get them all graded, and hopefully they go up over time. A second card, or a third card that I have, and a second player for baseball that I'm trying to collect into is Ronald Acuna, right? That is also a high risk. His name has also been buzzing, and he is a phenomenal young player. He just recently got hurt. His cards have come down for a little bit. I do not think his injury is going to take him out long term. I do feel like he'll be back after rehabilitation early next year. And Ronald Acuna has some really nice cards. Now, if you're looking for a Ronald Acuna, a lot of people confuse this one, right? This is the bat down variation. And this card is a BGS 9.5. So you have a regular variation, and a lot of people confuse the two. The regular and the holiday variation are a lot cheaper. You're looking at, $200-$300. So majority of the bat down cards are around $1,700 to $2,000. And if you can find one lower, I really think these cards are near the bottom right now, the bat down variation. And this is a super short print card. Probably one of the most desirable and most rare cards for Ronald Acuna. So if you can get a card, I highly suggest right here, the bat down variation. Sorry for that glare, but you have that bat down variation card. And this is a beautiful card, right? So this is his rookie card, 2018 Topps. So tell me what you think about the cards I showed today. And if you like videos like this, I'll do some more in the future. I'll get into my PC, into my personal collection, and I'll show some other cards that I have. I have thousands of baseball cards, and to be honest, I don't really know a ton about baseball. I'm trying to get into football, but I happen to know more about basketball than anything. Majority of my collection is basketball cards, and majority of the ones I showcase in my house, in my home, are basketball cards. So please drop a comment and I can interact with y'all. And I love doing content like this, and I'll be back at y'all soon with another video, and I'll see you later.